Shalom, giving all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wahakodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. I am Brother Kalab from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp, coming back at you with another lesson to help edify those of which I spoke of. Now, this is a crazy ass story here I saw in the news. From the Daily Mail, it says porn star who fell to her death while filming a threesome was not murdered, police say, as they reveal details of her last moments on a hotel balcony. So you got this THOT over here, OnlyFans porn star who basically got taken out by the Most High during the act of adultery. I mean, you can't get much more real than that. You know, while she was in the act, the Most High took her out by having her ass fall off a balcony to her death. So let's read this. It says, the death of an OnlyFans star who fell from a hotel balcony where she was shooting a threesome was accidental, the police have said. Now I'll just make a correction here. That's not accidental. That's the judgment of the Most High. But we'll get the scriptures on this. Let's read this first. The adult content creator Ana Beatriz Pereira Alves, 27, also known as Ana Poli, died after falling from a balcony of Mount Blanc Apart Hotel in Nova Iguacu, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, in Baxada, Fluminense, in the Brazilian state of Rio de Janeiro, on January the 23rd. Now, I'll just say this, man. Many years ago, I travelled to Brazil, Rio, and there's a lot of whoredom out there, let's just put it that way. I mean, it's one of those places where, what do they call it? Is it sex tourism, a sex tourism hotspot type of thing, where, you know, there's a lot of women out there who are basically, you know, into that kind of lifestyle. So yeah, let's read some more. It's like adult content creator. I'll read that part. The next part says the police believe that the influencer slipped when climbing onto the balcony railing of the hotel room she was in with two as yet unnamed men. So this is some mad shit because you know, that's basically adultery, and that's going off, you know, according to the scriptures, and has a sin unto death, and she found out the hard way. Let's read some more. Police say that Anna Polly had been taking drugs just minutes before the accident, although investigators are still waiting for the victim's toxicology report to close the investigation. Footage filmed from the opposite building appears to show an investigator removing a blood-stained white sheet from the woman's body, which is partially shielded by a wall. Anna, who was popular in Brazil, had reportedly gone to the hotel to film a threesome scene with two men. Bloodstains can be seen on the ground, with only her legs visible in the footage. Now let me say something else, man. Actually, let me finish reading this, then I'll say what I was going to say. Let's finish this first, right? Police gathered security camera footage and interviewed witnesses, including hotel staff and three men who had been in the same hotel room as the influencer. There she is over there. She ain't here no more. Now she's in the spiritual realm. You know, now she knows what's up. And what is it? These Brazilians, what are they? The tribe of Asher? So they're Israelites. But you know, hey, they're Israelites in the world, as the scripture says. Not all Israel is of Israel at the moment. See, she'll come back through the loins of the elect, and she'll be in her right mind in the kingdom. But for this go around, that was her lot, to be a thought and die. Let's read this. adult content creator Ana Beatriz Perez Alves died after falling from a balcony of a hotel room. Yeah, the attire of a harlot right there. Police believe the influencer slipped when climbing onto the balcony railing of the hotel room that she was in with two as yet unnamed men. Police say that Anna Polly had been taking drugs just minutes before the accident. High as a kite. Her family and friends previously said that she was being pressured and harassed by some of her fans and subscribers, Brazilian outlet Metropolis reported. Cops are aware of this and have since taken in Alves' phone as evidence. The men who were with the adult content creator at the time of her fall reportedly gave investigators conflicting accounts of what occurred before the accident. Yeah, what's up with that? Must be quite embarrassing to have to detail what was going down when she went down. And I'm not talking about going down on her knees. I'm talking about going down however many floors she fell to her death. According to the news outlet Globo, they were questioned for the second time, but no arrests have been made. Her boyfriend, see, she had some fucking sin-past boyfriend who was down with this shit. Well, a wicked woman is the portion given unto a wicked man. What can we say? Her boyfriend, Pedro Henrique, told Brazilian magazine, Quran, all the information about the case is already in the hands of the police and they are investigating. If someone is to blame, they will pay the culprit. They will pay and the culprit will be found. She died in the fall. There was no time to save her. Yeah, that was the judgment of the Lord. Alves was buried on January 25th according to an Instagram post made by her boyfriend. According to Alves' family and friends, she had faced pressure and harassment from her fans and subscribers. Yeah, you know how she could have solved that problem of pressure and harassment? She could have taken that account down. End of story. The OnlyFans model, whom local media reports was 23, she don't look 23 to me, she looks a lot older than that, is believed to have fallen as she was filming X-rated scenes with the two men for the adult content site, but police are questioning if her death was an accident or a crime. Ana Beatriz Perez Alves, who used the name Anna Polly online, was found lifeless in a courtyard of the apart hotel in Nova Iguacu, northwest of Rio de Janeiro. He said in a social media tribute as he announced the details of her funeral, "It's so difficult without you. As the hours passed, it started to sink in and the hole in my heart is only getting bigger." Meanwhile, a friend of Alves said of the influencer, she had loads of plans, yeah, and she wanted to expand her presence on social media, and she always spoke enthusiastically about her future projects. The news has left everyone stunned. Not me, and not anybody who knows the truth. Let's get some precepts. Now, I'll just say this. What's it doing? I'll just say this. A lot of these women out here are turning to this lifestyle of OnlyFans. I was coming home from camp on the weekend on Saturday. What's this shit, man? Get out of my face. What's this shit? That's gonna take me to an advert, right? What's the deal? Nice, alright. I was coming home from camp at the weekend on Saturday, and it must have been after yeah, around 10 p.m. So it's getting dark, and it was already dark actually. And I came out of the train station. I was waiting for my bus, and as I came out of the station, there were these two women at the top of the stairs at the bus station, and they were basically acting like, giggly little school children, and they were wearing the most provocative clothing that they could get away with. Like, one of them had a dress, and it literally had two straps going where their breasts were, and they were barely covering the woman's breasts. Now, not gonna lie, she had a killer body. She really, in a physical sense, attractive woman. But I basically stood and I was waiting for my bus, and I could see what they were doing out the corner of my eye. And what they were doing is they were filming content. Like, one of them would hold the phone and they'd do these seductive walks and be shaking their breasts and stuff, and strutting and what have you. And they were filming content. And at the time, I thought to myself, yeah, they're probably gonna upload that on their Instagram or whatever. But now that I really think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if they were working the OnlyFans scene and they were filming content to post to their subscribers to entice more people to follow them. And that's the kind of mindset that a lot of women have out here now. It's not just so-called what do you call it, prostitutes who are doing that. It's a lot of so-called regular women, I use the inverted commas, regular women who are doing this shit because they realize that it's an easy way to make a quick buck, and they think that they can make millions through shaking their ass on social media. That's why social media's got to go, man, because social media is really destroying a lot of these women, because this is they're all competing to get on this hustle. It's interesting because I really hate the app Instagram. Whenever I go on there, I might be searching for something to do with my interests and hobbies, but any time I try and go in the search thing, all you see is been random women shaking their asses and their tits, and it's like, what the hell is this, man? It's like, it's always a distraction when you're trying to focus and do something. Out the corner of your eye, you see these women shaking their asses on Instagram. It's like, that's the only reason why most women use these social media platforms, to shake their ass and get more men to simp after them and follow them. So let me read some precepts here. Not too many. Just let's get this on. Bear me a second. Yeah, this is Leviticus 20 and 10. Let's get that. Forgive me, I've got a blocked up nose, so I might sound a bit stuffy. There we go, Leviticus 20 and verse 10. This says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbour's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Let's break this down. So this woman, Anna Polly, the Most High killed her ass, but those two guys that were having a threesome with her, they should have been put to death too. Now, they're alive for the moment, but don't think that they've escaped judgment, because the scriptures say, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of men is fully setting them to do evil. Let's get that. Evil. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 10, getting on the screen. It says, what the hell are you talking about? 8 and 11, forgive me. That's not the one. This is Ecclesiasticus, that's why. Silly me. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 8 and 10 says, 8 and 11, forgive me. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Another one I want to get is Job 4:7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So that Anna Polly, she wasn't innocent. You know, she's paying for the sins that she's done in this lifetime and in lifetimes past. And you know what? The Most High had enough of her ass and took her out during the act of adultery, not even giving it time to, giving her time to finish the act. She got taken out in the midst of it. Now that's some scary judgment, man. You know, I bet those guys are gonna have haunting memories of that. You know, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. There's a precept I wanted to get. Where is it? Just checking my memory. I was thinking of something. What was I thinking of? 2 Kings. That's one. That's not the one. That's not the one either. Is it 1 Kings? Bear with me, I'm trying to find this precept. Maybe it's 1 Kings. I'm gonna have to look this up. Bear with me. Ah, 22. 1 Kings 22:19. Check this out. 1 Kings 22:19. And he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord Yahweh. I saw the Lord Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? So let's replace the word here, Ahab, the name Ahab, with Anna Polly, right? And the Lord Yahweh said, who will persuade Anna Polly that she may go up in the apartment building and fall in Rio de Janeiro? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner, talking about the right hand and the left hand angels that were surrounding the Most High, right? So they all came up with different, suggestions of how they'll do it. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord Yahweh and said, I will persuade her. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth and will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him. Let's replace that with her. Thou shalt persuade her and prevail also, go forth and do so. So them spirits that were set up to cause Anna Polly to fall got her to book a night in that particular hotel, and then to link up with those 3 other guys or whatever to go to the hotel room, and then to take some drugs, and then be getting banged out on the balcony and then fall to her death. That was the judgment of the Most High. And remember what I said in Job 4:7, whoever perished being innocent, or where are the righteous cut off? So this really should be a cautionary tale to a lot of women out there who think that there's a future in being an internet influencer of the adult sort. At the end of the day, the gravy train ain't going to be riding for too long, because judgment's going to come, and then these women are going to realize that their value is going to be diminished, because they've they've lost their virtue. You know, in the days that are to come, you know, Isaiah 4 and 1 days, the scripture says 7 women shall take hold of one man. I'm going to read it rather than roughly paraphrase it. Isaiah 4 and 1. And I'll close out on that probably. Isaiah 4 and 1 says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. See, these women are going to be hunting down a man of the elect, because they're going to realize that to be with a man of the elect may mean their deliverance and salvation, because these men of the world aren't going to be able to offer any type of security against the things that are going to come from on high, from the Most High, to this world. You know, we're going to enter a time as never seen before, and you know, the Most High is going to start to open up on this place, you know, sending these evil spirits forth, sending his chariots with his angels, and ultimately sending his son Yahushua back. So in those times, these women are going to realize that the real high value man is a man of the nation of Israel that is of the elect, and that a lot of these other men of the other nations, or even these 2/3 Jake, they can offer no security against the things which are going to come on the earth from the Most High. So I'll close it there. Made the point, not much more to say. So with that, I want to give once again all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, great most and it will well. And shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. And I'll catch you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom for now.